Very good evening, Rohit. Please welcome to Zoom call. So this is the third part which we are doing. So last two parts were very successfully completed, which is there in the YouTube channel. And for the viewers, whoever you want to go through our conversation, so we are going to put in some thumbnail title called Tiny Table Talk is the title. You can find our conversation and part one, part two, and this is a part three which we are now going to do. And right now I'm sitting before with Mr. Rohit, who is there from the United States of America in the state Georgia. Right now he is there. So why we are connecting through this Zoom call is to share that this guy has gone to US from the India, from Visakhapatnam, and almost close to 13 years has completed in the United States of America. So through our conversation, you will get to know that the nature of US living style, and if you any want to do a jobs, what kind of jobs, and so still if you want to pursue any new things and any startups, all the details, the Rohit is the guy to going to share all the during our conversation. So this was the context which we are since for the from the first part we are doing the same conversation. So welcome back once again, Rohit, and the table is yours. And if you want to talk anything for about this part, very
Thank you,
before.
Rajesh. No, we will go through some common interactions that we
Okay,
had
okay.
over the last few years and over the last few days about some challenges, how I came to United States. And, in our last part, I mentioned about how my family supported me. And, I made it to United States. So, we can go through some regular conversation of how I ended up because of
Okay.
from help from the consulting company, from help from CTC, and
Mm.
then my parents. Everybody helped me a lot in
Okay.
coming to United States, and also not just coming. Once you come here, it is a big culture shock.
Mm.
You because in 2013 when I first came here, there is not much of social media. We only
Yeah,
had
we are
Facebook.
going to there, Rohit. Sorry to interrupt. We are
Yeah.
going to there. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
that I will explain you in the
Yeah, yeah. To the viewers, what I'm trying to say is, in the last our conversation, Rohit has shared that when he has the idea to go to United States of America, so all the details and when it got the get the idea and what was the preparation, who are the majorly supported to getting to go to US. So the basic details he has shared, and now we are going to know more things about from the Rohit. What was exactly his preparation and how he has planned the day to prepare to clear the GRE as well as TOEFL, and especially after clearing all this and when he got the success news from the respected TOEFL board and GRE, and also how he managed the financially to get the tickets and to stay in the US. So all these details we are going to know to this from this part. Yeah, Rohit. Uh, Actually, it was a quite nostalgic moment which you have took last time, last part. So, straight away, I'm asking you one question for the this. So, you have shared that where you got the idea to go US, and who are the major support, and where you gone for learning the for preparation for TOEFL and GRE. Everything you have shared, but my question is here. So, but getting idea, getting the right institution to learn GRE and TOEFL the for the preparation is not enough until you decided to go through in deep. So, exactly how it gone? What how you used to plan the day while you was preparing? How much time you took? These are the basic questions which I want to listen from you side.
Yeah, sure. At that time, when I wanted to pursue my career for my master's degree in United States, I was already in my bachelor's at Geetam. So, Geetam, we used to have classes during the day from I think 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. It just depended.
It's
So
respected to your academics.
yeah, that's Geetam. I was still pursuing my, I think, third year, second semester. So I was still in Geetham University. I was studying my regular classes. And, typically in India, what happens is we finish our university or college, whatever we finish, you go home, you get ready, change, and then you go and attend your institute wherever you're getting some training. So there are many institutes like that. People always finish their classes, their university classes, and then they go to the second phase, which they're preparing for. So just like me, we went for GRE coaching. There are other people who went for CAT, or like CAT is for MBA, right? So just like that, there are other people who went and started taking classes for um, other higher things. Like maybe some people wanted to go for GMAT, I think so. And then um, there is an equivalent to getting a master's in IIT as well. I think that's GMAT. I don't remember exactly, but we used to go and attend classes from I think 6 to 8:30 or 9:30 at night. Um, and once that is done, we come back home, we try to read. But studying was not a big priority for us at that time. Like whatever you learn in the classes, you just put it on, you just try to memorize the, or you try to understand what the concepts are in the classes. And then whenever you get some time, you try and study with for that. um, although I think I took about 2 or 3 months of 2 months of coaching, I think so, 2 or 2.5 months, something like that. But I did not put my full efforts, probably like 2 weeks before the exam. So I know I will be taking my exam 2 weeks, and on a specific day, and 2 weeks before that, I just stopped everything. I took all the material that I have. I started studying in a different way.
Yeah, just come back to the institutes of the GRA. Right now, you shared that one madam is really good at teaching mathematics. So, because of her, you have scored good marks in the GRE. So, during that time, because once we came from the graduation of engineering college and preparing for GRE, all
Mhm.
the questions and the way of appearing GRE are the same or different kind of approach to you go to practice for GRE.
So you have mock tests. You
Okay.
can always do mock tests. I did some mock tests, and you have some passing score, you have some
Okay.
failing score. Usually mock tests are very difficult.
Mhm.
You know, most mock tests they try to set the paper as like a difficult one. But what you have to understand is there is something called a computer adaptive testing.
Mhm.
So what computer adaptive testing is, for example, if you start answering a question, right? If
Mhm.
you are in the real test, they give you an easy question. If you are able to answer the easy question, then they give you a medium difficult question, right? If you're able to answer the medium question, they give you a difficult question. If you're able to answer the difficult question, they give you another difficult question, right? And if you're not able to answer the difficult question, then they say, okay, you're not able to answer this, so we'll give you a medium question now. If you're not able to answer the medium question, then they give an easier question. So computer adaptive testing is more like it will start testing you based on how much, like what kind of answers you're giving, right?
Okay.
If your answers are really good, meaning if you're giving correct answers for difficult questions, it'll try to test you at that level.
Okay.
If you like, not everybody is going to get easy, because that understands everybody's intellectual level is different. So because your intellectual level is different, we want to test you at your intellectual level, not like way beyond what you cannot even answer, right?
Okay.
So there is a lot of computer adaptive testing that happens in GRE, and also like I think other courses as well, but I'm not really sure where it happens.
And was it tough to clear the GRE? But how much time you got to practice for GRE and TOEFL as
So
well?
I told you 2 weeks before exam, I
Okay.
was all in. Like I was everywhere. If you come to my room, there are
360
cards, there are like books and everything.
in 360
I was
degrees in
reading
center
them.
up, you're sitting and you're practicing for all the.
Yeah, this is at home. I was sitting and practicing. Like I did not know what I had to do. I had so many cards. I had to read through those. I was looking at some formula. I was taking some
Mhm.
math tests. I was taking some English tests. and it has a lot more depth in it, right? They test you very extensively on English. Although you don't use that English in your real life in United States, they still test you because that's the reason they want to. One thing that people have to understand is any foreign country, most foreign countries, for example, America, not Canada, but America and some European countries, they don't want foreigners to come into their country.
Oh,
Many countries are like that. They don't want foreigners to come into their country. So all of these things are like screeners, like they try to cut down that heavy influx. Imagine there is no GRE, right? Everybody will come to United States. Imagine there is no IELTS or TOEFL or anything like that. Everybody will go to some parts of United States and Canada, right? So uh, these are things that they try to put, and even if they're getting, and even if you are, let's say, even if they, if for example, even if they're bringing in people, they only want to bring the brightest people because that way, what happens is you're contributing to the economy.
okay,
Okay. So us coming from India, we are contributing to the economy of United States because I pay my taxes in United States. Um, and I don't have a job or anything back in India, so I'm not contributing to the Indian tax, right?
okay,
So they, foreign countries want to benefit from you. So that's the reason why all these tests are there.
okay. Where you have appeared your TOEFL as well GRE test?
Where did I apply or appear?
Appeared in
In
Visakhapatnam.
Yeah, I think in Hyderabad. I
Yeah,
think
I think
there are some.
TOEFL used to not be there in the Visakhapatnam. So you gone
Yeah,
Hyderabad
I think
for
in Hyderabad
TOEFL
there are specific test centers where you go and appear. Yes.
and GRE also.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What was during the appearing during the
Oh,
test?
I don't know. It's like you go in, they check, make sure that you don't have anything, you are not wearing
Oh,
anything suspicious,
yeah, yeah,
and then you go and you do it because then they have a camera. Usually they take pictures, they proctor you, make sure that you're not cheating.
yeah.
And also there are people who are going back and forth. They're checking if you're making any mistake, not mistakes, but if you're trying to cheat. So it's impossible to cheat. But what I found out was during COVID, a lot of people were able to cheat because they're
Oh,
doing it from home. Yes.
uh-huh.
COVID, a lot of people were able to cheat. They were able to get higher marks, which I was like, oh, really? Can that happen?
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like I've heard that people were like, somebody else would write tests for the
Oh,
other people. I've heard that. So it's but this is what I don't understand. There are many people who can cheat in an exam and then they can get through to the next level. But how far can you cheat? Like when you get to United States, you have to study.
yeah.
You can't cheat. Like how are you going to do that? So it
So,
is difficult for people.
yeah. When you got the result after appearing the test, and how was the reaction?
Oh,
Where were you at the time? The result announcing the time.
I think I was in Vizag
Okay.
when the test results came. Um, because it's not like whenever you write, I think 7 days from then or 2 weeks from then, you get your test results. So they get sent to your consultancy,
Yes.
and the consultancy would tell me like, hey, this is your test results, right? Or actually, it would be sent to my email, but the consultancy has your email, so they always monitor. And then I told my mom, I think I got 319. I don't remember exactly how much. I think I got 319 out of 340. I think so.
Okay. Okay. Good score.
319 or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
But when I got that, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I got this. I was like, oh, really nice. And then I told my dad. At that time, my dad was still in Rangareddy. He was deputy director at Rangareddy Industries Department. And I was like, I told my dad, and my dad was like, okay, that's good. They were happy to
Mhm.
hear that. And then, we started preparing for applying for other universities.
Okay.
You have to wait for admissions. So that's a process you have to wait.
Okay.
And, consultancies, they usually try to take a safe approach. And I told them, hey, I don't want to, internally, I did not want to go to a place where there are so many Indians because
Okay. Okay. Okay.
my reason is I'm already living with Indians in India.
Yeah.
if I go to a different country, I want to be around people who are not Indians
Like
that
Dallas,
I can
California,
learn. Yeah,
Dallas, California.
yeah, it's not about which state, it's about where I could find some sort of diversity, like different people from different cultures, right?
Okay, okay,
So I did not know where I could have found it, and I to asked one of my friends, like, hey, where do you have some of the diverse people? And he said, well, I think in which case you should go to New York,
okay, okay.
right? So my initial universities are not in New York or anything, but this one I paid a little bit extra because
Mm-hmm.
if you have to apply, you pay a little bit extra. I paid a little bit extra and I applied for NYU and I got it. But of course, when I got to NYU, or even before I got to NYU, when I got the admission, there are already like Facebook groups at that time, or NYU this 2013 batch going to United States.
Okay, okay,
Once you join, you start seeing everybody, oh, I'm going here, I'm going there, and then you make friends, and then you start talking about staying together because you don't know anybody. You have to start planning about who can stay together. And then they start talking about, okay, I will bring the pressure cooker, you bring the spoons, you
mm-hmm.
bring the
Okay,
you
okay.
bring the glasses and everything. So you start planning, okay, I will bring some rice and all that stuff. So
How
yeah.
about funds pooling, Rohit? You are ready with all the funds once the
No,
result.
but yeah, I'm texting my friend. Sorry. I have to go in 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Rajesh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll finish in 3 minutes. So what I mean
Yeah.
to ask
So
you.
the funds initially, to show for visa, the funds, I took a loan from the bank, and my
Oh,
father, he
okay.
took a loan from the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And usually those are accepted as a part of funds because they know that you are loaning money for education loan, um, with your home as surety. So my father did that, and then we were able to
Okay.
get by.
So
Yes.
you got ready and you packed the baggage and everything. So which airport you flew?
So I flew from Delhi
Oh,
because
from
because
Pfizer to
my
Delhi
brother
from.
was yeah, my brother was in IIT Delhi at that time.
Okay, okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
So my family, we all thought that we will all go to Delhi, we will stay in a guest house, and then we will go from Delhi. So I will fly from Delhi so that my parents can stay with my brother after I leave,
Okay, okay,
and I can go. So I flew from Delhi to London and London to New York.
okay,
But my thing was when I wanted to go, the five people who thought about staying together in the same place, like three of them were not responding. We were trying to
okay.
talk to them, we were trying to communicate, three of them were not responding. So only me, and then there was another guy.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Krishna. And he came here early because his brother lives in Connecticut, so he was already there. And
Okay.
I was trying to contact these three guys. He was trying to contact these three guys. Nobody responded. So Krishna told me, I told Krishna, these guys are not responding. We don't have a house. Where do we stay? And he was like, oh, I will check. Yeah,
So you gone to Delhi and there your parents sent off and you flew to US direct to New York via London.
yeah.
So what time you landed in the New
I
York?
think like midnight, sometime like that.
Okay,
I
okay,
landed
mm-hmm.
in United States,
Okay, okay.
and
What
then
was
I
your feelings when we came out from the airport and looking at all the facilities and everything in the
I
air?
mean, it was very well organized and good. I did not know how to react. When you see something for the first time,
Okay, okay, okay.
I did not know how to react. But
Perfect.
reality hit me very quickly because from airport to the place where I have to go, he charged me $50.
Oh,
And then per one night of stay in that place was $50.
oh,
So I only got like $800 in my pocket, and I looked at it and I said, "Oh, I already spent $100. I only have $700. I cannot live like this." So it was very, although I'm in a place where I am like, "Oh, this is new or great. What can we do? We should explore." But reality is like just like that. I spent $100, and
oh.
then I'm already thinking like if I already spent $100, how long can I stay like this? I cannot. So reality hits you very quickly. Unless you have a lot of money in the bank,
Yeah.
it's difficult. For very normal middle class people like us, you are very careful in terms of saving some money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Rohit. So finally, you have landed at New Year. So in the coming parts, we'll discuss more about your first reaction to the city as well and the campus and everything. Thank you very much. Uh,
Absolutely.
the preparation and clearing the TOEFL and results day, everything. So happy to reach you in US. Thank you. We'll connect in the next part.
Thank you, Rajesh. We'll connect again. Thank you.